Hey everyone. So I just wanted to jump on and do this. I just got off a brilliant call with a bunch of women who are really powerful, doing some great things in the world. Uh, a really great group of women. But we were talking a little bit about a concept called the blueprint. And I take this when I feel like I'm doing any form of comparison. So if I feel like I'm starting to compare my journey or my life to somebody else's and maybe not feeling quite up to par, or maybe feeling like I'm a little bit behind, or maybe if I'm sitting in a space of um, maybe I failed at something, like I'm at this age and I haven't achieved this, like oh my gosh, I must be a failure. So I know that there's so many people who are playing what I call a role. So I caught myself playing this role at one point in my life, trying to be the perfect daughter-in-law, trying to be the perfect partner, trying to be the perfect daughter, all these different kinds of roles. And in trying to do all these different roles, I lost myself a little bit because I was trying to fulfill what I thought was supposed to be what Tony Robbins calls the blueprint. So the blueprint is this idea that life is supposed to look like this, right? So you get married, you have babies, you buy the house, you get the car, you have the career, yada, yada, yada. And for some people, that blueprint works. Okay. I'm not dismissing that blueprint. But for other people, you may have been born on a very, very different path, a path that looks different than anybody else you've ever met in your life, that you've come down here to live out something great, something beautiful that is of your own design, your own blueprint. So you are looking at a blueprint feeling like you are not matching up to what this is supposed to look like. And I would look at that and be like, okay, I'm 29 and I'm about to leave a relationship I've been in for 8 years almost. And I'm going to be 30, single, never married, no kids. And I could look at that and say, oh my God, like I'm so far behind, right? And I could put myself in that state of stress and fear that, oh, it's never going to work out for me, or I'm never going to have kids, I'm going to miss my window, all of these different things, right? But I had to learn that maybe the blueprint that I'm measuring my life at is not the blueprint that I am meant to live. And maybe my blueprint looks much different. Maybe my blueprint looks like this: single at 30, having understood or starting to learn or mastering the art of self-love, understanding that people pleasing at a chronic level is not healthy, having to step up and stay in and be in her power, how to empower other women to do that, how to hold space and be there to assist others who are going through really deep emotional suffering. And to get there, I had to go through this, and this. So my blueprint looks very different than someone else's who looks like this, who I'm trying to compare to all the time. And so I would say to that, if you are not actively participating in the co creation of your divine blueprint and constantly trying to live at the blueprint over here, you will risk, and you probably are risking, meandering through life, feeling a little bit lost, feeling a little bit not quite like yourself, feeling a little bit like you're maybe just not quite giving to the world what you have to offer. Stop playing the roles, be a part of the co-creation of your blueprint. And it's not so much stop it right now. I'm not chastising you. It's just wake up. Wake up to the roles that you're playing. Be curious about the roles that you're playing. Am I playing a role here? Am I playing the role of trying to be the best this, trying to be the best this, trying to be the best this, when who I am is enough already, when what I do is enough already? That trying to be like this woman over here, or trying to have the relationship like these people over here, or trying to be in a relationship because that's what you should be at 30, or I need to rush into a relationship and have a baby because I should have one by now and my clock is ticking. No. If you are not actively involved in the co-creation, I say co-creation because there is a divine plan that has come down with you in your experience here as a spiritual being on this earth, that only you can bring into manifestation with the help or assistance of the divine. And you are meant to work together to bring that co-creation into the world. So I invite you to look at the blueprint that you want to create. Who are you? Forget trying to live this blueprint. Forget trying to create this one that someone else's, that it was meant for somebody else. and open up to the possibility of a divine blueprint that's up here waiting for you to bring it down into manifested form. If you need help with that, let me know. Love you guys. Bye.